It was great weather over the break, and now it's going to be really cold and probably rains first day of the year. So
excited to get going, that kind of thing.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's good to have everyone back. So, yep.
What any specific goals? What do you want to do? What do you want to see this team do this year?
Win. Right? We took a big step last year, won 10 more games than the year prior. So I think just continuing to take that next step and make a regional, do well in that regional, make a super regional, and the end goal is obviously Omaha. So that's what we've been talking about, and it's been good to have everyone up here a little earlier than we're used to, and it's fun. No school and get a week, kind of a little spring training going, so it's been fun.
Where did this team grow the most in the fall, and how much confidence does that give y'all going into this time of the year?
Yeah, I think this day and age with college sports, right, you get a lot of new guys, and it's tough to kind of build that chemistry right off the bat, but I think something our team did this year is we're hanging out at people's houses, right? We're going to do extracurricular stuff, where it's bowling or, playing some cards, stuff like that. I think we built team chemistry in the fall, and I think that's been a big thing, especially coming back in the spring.
Ethan, what was your reaction to seeing the name change? What was it like seeing Chip and Joe in here?
Yeah, it's awesome. I grew up, my parents went to Baylor, so obviously I watched Chip and Joe in their show when I was growing up. So seeing them here and seeing them donate to Baylor baseball, it's huge, right? I think, whether that donation, whether it's facility upgrades or even food, travel, like it makes a huge difference. And for them to show that support to us, it puts a little belief in ourselves that like someone outside, like big celebrities like that come in and donate to us. It kind of puts belief in us. So it's been really cool.
What would obviously one step at a time, like you mentioned, but what would a postseason berth mean for the growth of this program, do you think? Just looking that far ahead, if you can.
Yeah, it'd be huge. I remember growing up, coming to games here, and that Arkansas Super Regional, I've seen this place packed out. So I think that's something that a lot of people envision. We've been talking about a lot in the mornings. We've been having meetings in the mornings talking about that. It'd be huge, right, to put this program on a national standard like where it's been. So that's kind of where we're wanting to go.
Ethan, what did you work on specifically this offseason? And obviously you were in a starting role last year, but what do you kind of see for that role this year?
Yeah, whatever role I'm in, right, I'm ready to do whatever the coach tells me to do. But this fall, getting stronger, getting faster, rebuilding that strength in my arm is huge, right? You throw a lot of innings. I've thrown a lot of innings here, so building up that strength in the arm to get ready to have a heavy workload this spring. Sorry.
What do you think the strength of the staff as a unit is right now?
Yeah, this might be the closest staff that we've had since I've been here. I think everyone clicks well. I think having a lot of seniors come back, a lot of guys come back from the staff. Obviously, we lose Gabe Craig, but having a lot of guys back builds that team chemistry. When you have that core group, when you have guys like Charlie Atkinson come in and all the newcomers, right, it makes it a lot closer to have 5 or 6 guys that they can rely on, and I think that's been super beneficial.
What was the impact of having Sned for a full year, but now like a full off season too?
Yeah, he's the man. Like he's the best. That hire is a slam dunk hire. He came in. I think you saw it in every statistic. We got better. So his calming presence, his ability to get guys that have a lot of stuff that maybe struggle throwing strikes, he gets them in the zone. So we got some guys that throw really hard, have great stuff, and now they're in the zone and they're ready to dominate. So that's something Sned does really well.
From a pitcher standpoint, what's the competition been like with the guys, in that lineup, and how are you seeing them kind of hit the ball?
Yeah, we got some good hitters. Obviously, we lost a lot of hitters, but I think bringing in new guys and keeping retaining talent like Pearson and Travis, right? Those two are going to be everyday guys in the middle of the order, and then guys like Tice Armstrong, you're going to love watching him hit. Man, he can hit the ball as hard as anyone. He can hit it a long way. So getting new guys and keeping that talent is huge, and you're going to see that in our lineup.
Easier said than done, but when and you won't make this decision, but like replacing Gabe Craig, I guess one of the best seasons in the country. How easy? I guess that's easier said than done.
Yeah. You're probably not going to find a guy that's going to have I don't even know what he had, like a .5 ERA, and he freaking strikes out the world, right? It's going to take a couple guys, right? It's going to take a couple guys building in or coming into new roles to try to fill those innings, but I think we have the guys to do that. We have the stuff to do that. But you're not going to go out there and immediately try to replace a Gabe Craig, right? He's the best pitcher I've seen come through here. So it's going to take a couple different guys to kind of fill in those roles and those closing roles.
I think I got a couple of the showcase tournaments. How fun are those to play in, that kind of thing, in the ballparks and all that?
Yeah, a lot of fun. Seeing different teams that you won't see until the postseason is fun. Playing SEC teams, playing in those big league ballparks, it's a lot of fun. That's kind of what every kid dreams for. And when you're in college, you want to play against the best, and you want to play at the best ballparks. So it's a lot of fun.
I asked the same thing to Travis, but why did you want to come back? Because I'm sure you had plenty of other options to go elsewhere too.
I have a lot of ties to Baylor, and I think this day and age, like a lot of people jump ship really quick, and I've seen some guys transfer out, and the grass isn't always greener. And I really want to see this program, right? I've been here, this is my 4th year. I want to see it grow. And I want to see, you know, starting from where we were freshman year to now, I want to see us make a regional. I think it makes it that much sweeter if you stayed with a team that, you know, I love this place. Like, all the people here are great. It makes it that much sweeter to really find success. And I think we've seen that with 10 more wins that we had in my sophomore year, right? To make it regional, it'd mean the world. It'd mean the world to me.
And you mentioned being here and, you know, the history of being here. Can you talk a little bit about from coming in your freshman year to now, what differences and what growths and bounds have you seen?
Yeah, like mostly off the field for me. I think building the relationships off the field and hanging out with the guys and the coaches, right? I can text these coaches, I can send them Instagram reels, I text them all the time, right? So staying at a place for 4 years, you really see that, right? You really start to build connections off the field, and these guys are all mentors to me, whether it's teammates or whether it's coaches. I think that's something that I've seen myself and others grow since being here.